too late now. I'm on. You're live. Cool. All right, let's make it public so everybody can see it. We're gonna start now. Just close this. Close this. Close this. Thanks. All right. Let me just put this here. Okay. 12 seconds live. What's going on, people? Let me just make sure. How do I put this? All right, let's do public. Ready? Publish. All right, let's share it. What's going on, guys? Go see it with a stream. Go to it. What is going on, people? Copy this. Let's do it to my Telegram. Yo, yo. Hey, can you guys hear me? Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Lino? How you doing, man? Do you hear like a echo? How's that going on? You guys hear echoes? Keep me in tune. This is a new computer. I'm not doing it on the other computer I did this on. Can you hear me? Can you please go on the stream? Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not 20 minutes already, I promise. I'm not 20 minutes. I just started the stream. I think I got it a little bit better this time. All right, cool. Audio's good. All right, thanks, guys. You really like seriously helped me with this stuff. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning just like everybody else. Audio's good. Any chance a portion of Bitcoin times? No. All right, cool. Sounds good. Yo, oh, we got a lot of people in this chat already. Thanks, guys, for coming on over. We're just going to stick it out. Give me like 10 to 15 minutes. Guys, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Share this with as many people as you possibly can. Hit that share button, and let's start sharing it with as many people as possible. And then go in the group chat or the live chat here and press done. When you press done, then I know that you shared it with a whole bunch of people. If you guys could do me that favor, let's try to get as many people in here as possible, because this is about to be some serious stuff. I put some serious effort into this live stream. Is Bitcoin a safe haven? Are we going to be able to actually rely on Bitcoin as a place to hold our value while the world crumbles, while people are going crazy? Is this going to happen? We have to get this information to as many people as possible. Share this video with as many people as you can, and throw some questions at me right now. Do it before people join, because once people start joining, I can't guarantee that I can answer all your questions. Did you check Gabby, check the live stream, please?
I did. I told you I hear you.
Okay, you hear me? Is it good? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so I think we're good here. Let's get some more people in here, guys. Oh, thanks. Oh, he says, all right, cool. Wait, what? All right, yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you sharing it to Twitter. Let's get some more shares. Come on. I'm going to try. I can't share it. Can I share it? Yeah, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it to Facebook. All right, let's share this as many times as I possibly can. Let's get this out here to the world. Let's see. All right, I'm going to post this to my Instagram. Yo, guys, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, I post content that I don't post, obviously, on my YouTube channel. So go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. It's Alexander the Marketer. Yeah, yo, if your friends think that crypto is too risky, this is literally the perfect video for it. I'm literally going to explain why cryptocurrency is actually the opposite of risky and why it could be used as a store of value. Other channels announce live streams hours ahead to get more people. That's true. Thanks, Mac. I'm new to this live streaming stuff. Appreciate your input. Stock markets are closing Of course, crypto is safe haven at the moment. Of course, crypto is a safe haven. People are saying it's not the safe haven, but I'm going to prove them wrong, and I'm going to prove why it's actually pretty safe compared to other guys. Look, follow me on Instagram. It's at Alexander the Marketer. Follow me now. I'm going to be putting up different type of content, but let me just post a snap real quick. Yo, what's going on Instagram? I'm in the live stream right now. Got some people in here. We're waiting for y'all. We're waiting. A lot of people are waiting until 7 o'clock, but I decided to start it a little bit earlier so people know about the live stream. We're waiting for y'all. Come now into the live stream. We're talking about, is Bitcoin a safe haven? Could, stock markets be going down to plummet, and where we're going to put our value, right? Where we're going to put our money, right? All the money, everybody's going crazy. Come now, live stream popping. Let's go. All right, let's get this going, people. All right, done. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys sharing that. Let's see, done. Shit hits the fan in a few hours. What does that mean? What do you mean by shit hits the fan in a few hours? Oh, because they might close the stock market? Okay, we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to be diving into that. You guys have any other questions about anything you want to talk about before we get into it at 7? We're just waiting for 7 o'clock, about 15 minutes here. And then I'll start jumping into it on a serious note. We'll start diving into specifics about what's going on with cryptocurrency and everything like that. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. What do you think about, if you want me to look into courses and stuff, into coins and stuff, I could look into it real quick. I'll look into it real quick. Let's see, coin market cap. Let's see what it is. I don't even know what it is. Maybe I should know, but let's see, SOLANA. Is it a crypto? Okay. Web scale blockchain. See what we're looking at here. Web scale blockchain. Okay, interesting. They got CoinDesk mentioning them. Yahoo Finance. Wall Street Journal. Interesting. Okay. What tokens do they have? Sol. Okay. Now, see, I know the tickers. I don't know the names sometimes. Sol. Let's see what we're going on here. Okay, it's obviously brand new. I would have to obviously look in more depth for sure. Let's see what they're doing though. Let's see what they're doing. Checking out the demos. View source code. SOL white paper. I just like going to the white paper to cancel out all the noise. I don't know if it's the right white paper. All right. Thought on XRP. I talked about XRP. Let me just look into this real quick. All right, Selena. Let's see. There you go. Okay. It's an ICO. Let's see what's going on. Based on proof of history, a proof of verifying order of passage of time between events, passive time of a ledger, only time structure. Okay, I would ask how many. Let's see where they are in CoinMarketCap. We got how many tokens? Okay, that's actually pretty bad. Not that bad. 127 million. Okay, they just started. Guys, it's pretty far fetched. I will admit. How far. This token is 1,759 on CoinMarketCap. I don't like that. I don't like how there's only there's nothing invested into this coin, guys. I would stay away from this just by looking at this information here. There's no volume. Definitely stay away from this coin until we start seeing something a little bit more interesting. Then I'll start diving into it. So I'm gonna kind of not waste my time on that. So for XRP, are new altcoins safe right now? New, I would never say a new altcoin is safe just because you don't know unless you know something specific about the new altcoin, unless you're seeing it do something. That's playing with the big players, because there are some new altcoins. There's actually one I'm going to be talking about next week or so that I think it has some serious potential to make some money. But when it comes to new altcoins, I would be very, very skeptical. I would say that 99% of them are trash. Okay, will you see transfer from stocks to crypto? I wouldn't say specifically stocks. I would say that we're going to see a lot of value captured currently in USD, because right now cash is king. A lot of people are trying to hold their cash, which is having a problem with liquidity for stocks. So, I mean, a lot of people are saying cash is king right now. So I would say that we're going to see a lot of people buy some more crypto for sure. Not right now, but as we see the halving event, as we see, sound money play effect on the world, people are going to start buying cryptocurrency. That's a fact. Thoughts on, all right, guys. So like, I did that one coin because we're trying to kill time here. But if you guys want me to look into a coin, I would appreciate a small donation, just because I've had hundreds of people ask me in my DMs, and I will tell you that most of these coins they're not solid. They're not worth time, honestly. And I just kind of want to weed out the people that are serious versus not. So if you do a small donation, I'll look into your coin. What do you think about Handshake? Okay, I'm not going to look into these. See, you guys are hitting me with all these coins, man. If you want me to look into a coin in the next 10 minutes, small donation is appreciated. Yeah, so wait in 10 minutes here, guys. If you're new, I see that we have some more viewers. Excuse me. I got allergies. I don't got the virus, I promise. If you guys are new to this, please do me a favor. Hit that share button. So just like you guys know where the share button is, a little airplane on YouTube. Share it with as many social media platforms as you possibly can. And then comment done in the group chat or the live chat. Please do me that favor. It will help get more people into this. We're starting in approximately 9 minutes. Okay, so XRP, I've talked about this in multiple videos. I like it as a cryptocurrency. XRP is a great cryptocurrency. Will I say that there's other better cryptocurrencies? Yes. I feel like there are better cryptocurrency. Am I rich? It depends on what you mean by rich. And, there are better other cryptocurrencies I like more. I'm not going to sit here and bash XRP because it has its place. It's the banker's coin. It has a little bit of centralization going on there when it comes to the supply. But I do think that it has its place, and I do think overall it's a positive for cryptocurrency, being that it brought a lot of people into this space, got people a little bit more comfortable, with what's going on. So I'm not really mad at it. But as a person that's an investor, I would say that I don't have a lot of XRP, very little XRP. So just throw that out there. How long before the stock markets close? Feel like Trump is testing the water right now. There's a big likelihood they're dabbling with that idea. I don't know. Nobody knows. Only Trump knows when the stock market's going to close. But I will say that if we see these huge dumps that we keep consistently seeing, it's very likely. And this is not the first time the stock market's closed, so it's not like Trump's doing anything different. So there is a likelihood. I have the same view, especially during uncertain times, but even big players are properly tested. Thoughts on Grin? I like Grin. I like the steampunk stuff that they got going on there. Okay, thoughts. There you go. Small donation. I appreciate it, man. XDB. Let's look into it. Let's look into XDB. Let's see what we got here. Digital bits. Okay, so we have rank 571 on coremarketcap.com. I don't like the supply, 1.5 billion. That's not a good look. Let's look onto it. I'm not going to dive super deep for time preferences. So the circulating supply is pretty low. Let's see their website. Let's see what we got going on here. Not a lot of price history. It's only been out for since October 2019. Yes. So September 2019. Let's see what we got here. Nice website. Not that bad. Quick load times. Okay. I'm not going to watch the video. I do want to see what they're doing. What is this? What is this coin here? Side deck. Okay. Let's see what the slide deck is. Keep in mind, guys, when I dive into something, it's a lot more detailed, but most coins are easy to kind of just weed out. So what is this? What is branded currency? Store value. Okay, they're just explaining. Path to mass adoption, non-inflationary token. Okay, so they're saying non-inflationary, but what does that really mean, though? Okay, focus on existing app integration. They're comparing it to Stellar. So they're trying to be a money. Okay, so they're trying to, okay, how do we achieve this? Solving a real world problem. Okay, they're trying to be, okay, large brands are facing increased competition. Let's see what we got going on here. Many customers, let me see. I want the white paper, man. I want the white paper. Are you in the market or out of the market? I am currently extremely exposed to cryptocurrency. I am in the market. And not only am I in the market, but I'm also purchasing more, which I'll explain the reasons why. I'm purchasing more. Okay, all right, let's see the roadmap. Let's see what's going on here. Technical milestone, hard fork of Stellar. Okay, so it's a hard fork of Stellar. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'm glad you brought this coin to my attention here. This was in 2017. Let's see what's going on. I like this, how it's extremely detailed here. It's pretty interesting. Community milestone, iCash rewards. Okay, so it's just another money. Okay, so let's just look at it from a big picture perspective here. I don't like that there's only, from an investor standpoint, there's only $2 million, okay, in the market cap. It's pretty bad. Okay, volume is only 48,000, pretty bad. Rank 571. Now, I'm not sitting here saying this can't moon. There might be a potential. But from, Pumpamentals and actually, my analysis of moon coins, I would say that the total supply is too high, the coin is too young, and there's not enough money. I don't invest in coins with $2 million. I don't. And if I do, it's like less than $100 for sure. So just from those indicators, I would say to kind of stay away and try to, guys, like if it's like not on top 200 to top 300, you have to have a very compelling reason. And just by the website, I don't have a very compelling reason. Starting staking. How does the Tesla's airdrop work? What are your top 3 coins? I have a video on my top 3 coins, but just to quickly reiterate it, it's going to be Chainlink. Chainlink, I mean, the top 3 coins always change. I can't sit here and give you guys a top 3 coin, but let me just, if I were to kind of throw one together right now, let's see. For sure, Chainlink's one of them. I'll just give you like a top 5. Chainlink, EOS, obviously Bitcoin, but I won't include that. I like Tezos. I like what they're doing, man. I really do like what they're doing. And I like Basic Attention Token a lot. Let me say that again. And I would say those are like kind of like what I'm really holding right now, this truth. I have more, obviously. And I do plan on dropping a video to show you guys more. All right, we're coming up to 7 o'clock here. More people in it. Quick thing, guys. I just want to throw this out here, guys. If you're just new to the chat, please do me a favor. Hit that share button with as many people as you possibly can. Share this because it's going to be a serious video. If you have friends that are in the stock market and they're looking to buy up some stocks, if you have friends that have lost money in the stock market or any type of commodities, gold, silver, because everybody's losing money at this point. You lost your job, any of that, and you're looking to make money, looking to get into new opportunities, share this video with them. This video will be the truth. It's going to show you that Bitcoin can play as a safe haven. And, there's a lot of reporters out there saying that it's not a safe haven because of what had just happened. I have proof on all sides. What do you think about KCS? Guys, if you want me to talk about a cryptocurrency, a small donation is appreciated. Ted Daniels, you were the first one to do a donation. I appreciate it. Again, just quick thoughts on XDB. I would say that, man, just try to focus on coins with a little bit more money in it. So look at the top 400. If it's, number 400, it has to have a serious, compelling reason why it's going to go up, like a huge partnership or something like that. One of the things that made me really bullish on Chainlink and how I called it really early, like 6 months ago, is because they had this huge partnership, with Google and Oracle. And, that's a big one, besides all the money in it and everything like that. Besides crypto, are you investing in stocks? Currently, no, I don't have any stocks. And the reason for that is because the market for stocks are very scary to me. It's funny because a lot of people think cryptocurrency is scary, but when you start looking into macroeconomics, Austrian economics, it starts to become, the traditional finance is very scary. So currently, no, I've had stocks before. I've purchased Tesla. If I were to purchase stocks, it's going to be something that I really believe in. Being that I am an entrepreneur, I'll be looking into stocks that have great entrepreneurs behind them. I'll be looking around the leaders, and I'll primarily use fundamental analysis long term. So I wouldn't be day trading stocks or anything like that. So, I mean, if there's a couple of projects I would say that I love, definitely Tesla, just because I love the car. I love, SpaceX, of course. I'll be looking for blue ocean strategists, people that really change things, right? Do you think, okay, I'm not going to, again, data, if you guys want me to talk about a coin, small donation will be appreciated. I'm not going to talk about coins. What we got here? I could talk about them if we have more time, but we have literally 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute left, and we're going to jump into this live stream here, guys. All right. Let's see if we got some people coming in. I got someone that cool. All right, we're just about ready to start here. Okay, uploading. All right, let's get it started. 7 p.m. Thanks, guys, for joining my live stream. It's Sunday here. I'm still working. Hopefully, you're still doing something, not playing video games all day. Everybody's going crazy. COVID-19 is running rampant. What do you think of alts-only portfolio? I think of an alts-only portfolio as the recipe for failure. You need Bitcoin. You guys know my altcoin portfolio is 50% Bitcoin, 40% Ethereum, and the other 10% is another alt. If you don't have Bitcoin, I feel sad for you. But let's jump into it. Sorry, guys. So, again, share it with as many people as possible. Let's jump into the video. So, guys, everybody's going crazy. Things are running rapid. You see the toilet paper problem. You see all these news outlets going crazy, taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your consciousness and everything like that. There are views and trading bots. Okay, trading bots, trash. Let me stop, man. I'm telling you right now, most of cryptocurrency is trash. The best strategy ever is dollar cost averaging. I've talked about it in multiple of my videos. The more you do, the less you make. So, you guys are seeing the world, what's going on here. If I come right here, you could just see that, even people with a lot of money are getting scared, right? Luxury house owned by Dr. Phil is for sale, and people are finding lots of things very wrong with this design, right? Dr. Phil is selling his home. We come over here. Mitt Romney, former Utah, mountain real estate is hitting the market. People are selling their houses. I even saw a video today about Grant Cardone and how he's going bankrupt and laid off 90 people. Maybe you're in a job where they might have laid you off, or you saw people getting laid off, or, you can't go to work. Think about it, man. Like, if you can't go to work, if people are really locked up in their house, the economy is not going to function, right? Hey, Alex, do you know of any platform I could buy crypto using wire bank transfer instead of credit card? I believe you could do that on Coinbase and Gemini Exchange, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never used the wire transfer, but I'm pretty sure I heard somebody doing it. So, all right, I'm going to try to slow down on the question answering. I'm just going to jump into the video here for why you guys really can't. Is crypto a safe haven, right? So another big one right here is Ray Dalio. If you guys haven't known who this guy is, he's a billionaire. And he has a hedge fund, a big hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates. I know you guys heard of that before. Hopefully that name sounds familiar if you're in finance. And he, a couple months ago, he actually put a bet. He bet $1.5 billion, more than $1 billion bucks, that the market would crash in March. He was right. He was literally, obviously he went to the media. If you read articles, if you dive into depth, he goes on in media and he basically says that, he didn't make that bet. That's not what it was. But if you know anything about finance, you know that he actually did make that bet. He was correct. I don't know for whatever reasons, but I will know that, this guy is a genius. I've read his book and, he does things for a reason. So, if you ever follow whales, if you follow money, this guy is definitely someone you want to look out for. So, another thing I kind of want to show you guys, everybody's kind of going crazy. There's blood in the streets, things running rampant. I'm sure you feel it. But as you can see here, here's just another example. We see Bitcoin dropping like 60%. We kind of, gone back up above the 6,000 level, which is really important, which I'm going to talk about in more detail. But, look at Boeing, man. Boeing, obviously they're closing like airplane, flights and everything like that, domestic potentially. But international for a fact in the United States, to Europe and everything like that. So Boeing is looking like a Ponzi scheme. So the big argument with cryptocurrency, one of the big arguments is the fact that it's so volatile, right? Cryptocurrency is so volatile. It swings up and down like crazy. But when things happen, we can see that, financial markets with way more money in it. I want you guys to really understand that. Way more money in financial markets. These can be just as volatile, okay? It's all about economics, which I'm going to explain in more detail as we go to this video. So another thing here, okay, guys, it is so bad right now that the feds are doing everything in their power to print as much money and do as many, kind of short-term gain tricks to prop up the stock market because of the liquidity problem. And you can see here that Trump is literally thinking about halting the stock market. And in the past, they've done that. In the past, they actually halted the stock market for the same reasons. And the day that it came back online, the stock market dropped another 14%. So that we see all these, basically, I'm going to tell you right now that these guys are panicking for a fact. They can look calm and content all they want in their speeches, but it's a big charade. They are panicking and they're doing everything in their power to prop up what's going on. People are not going to work. I want you guys to really think about what that means. When people don't go to work, what does that mean for the economy? We can literally, and you know, the cases of the virus, which I don't want to say the name of, the C virus, you know, is going parabolic. It's going parabolic. People are, you know, schools shut down. People can't go to work. Nurses are being paid, you know, 4 times. My girlfriend's a nurse. She can literally get 4 times the pay, 5 times the pay than what she usually gets. You know, this is crazy. So they're basically, you know, running around with, you know, their head off their shoulders and everything like that. Dude, what altcoin do you suggest? I have videos that talk about the altcoin. I want you guys to really look at my other videos. So S&P 500. So this is basically, if you guys know what the S&P 500 is, index of the top 500 companies in, United States and everything like that. And it says basically the performance around U.S. recession. So how the S&P 500 looks in recessions. Here's a history of it. The average is basically about a 30% decline. So once we see the S&P 500 decline about 30% on average, it's usually a recession. So if we look at S&P 500 right here, we can take this ruler measure here, if you guys don't know how to do it, to see percentage decreases. Go from the top here, go all the way to the bottom. And we can see that we're at about, you know, a 32 to 33% decline. So we are officially in a recession. Now, that is really bad, right? Obviously, for obvious reasons, we're in a recession. Nobody likes a recession. Everybody loses jobs in a recession. Things go sideways in a recession. But another reason that's bad is because, like, let's go over here. This is like a 60%, 57% drop. Look how long it took, right? 2007 to 2009, 2 years, right? We basically did half of that in a month's time. So I want you guys to see the severity of how quickly, it's like a flash crash. It's literally how quickly things are happening. It is, in my opinion, this is all opinion based. It's not financial advice. You know, I never have financial advice, but in my opinion, this stuff is, we're going, like, this is a very, you know, crazy time here, guys. This is something to really look out for. This is not something to shrug off your shoulder. We have to look in depth to see what's exactly going on, because, you know, that was quick is basically what I'm saying. There's a reason why they're trying to stop the stock market, right? They're trying to put that stop for a reason. So here's some other, you know, evidence that we're in a recession. As you can see here, probability of recession just keeps increasing. And this source is from JP Morgan. We're like at a 90 to 70% chance of a recession. All these fundamental factors, which brings me to my next point here, guys. You know, throughout history, and I'm going to dive into history in this video. This is going to be a crazy, you know, I'm going to dive into a lot of different variables in this video. I'm going to show you guys something really interesting. But, you know, throughout history, when humans had control over the money supply, every single time, and you could trace this back, you know, thousands of years, every single time, they took advantage of it. Okay. We see now it's coming to light. Okay, as people stop, you know, let me just answer a question. Do you think about the $1.5 trillion plan? So we're going to talk about the $1.5 trillion plan proposed by Congress. We're going to talk about all that stuff. Okay, so, you know, throughout history, people have always taken advantage of the money supply because it's just too easy. Like, if you have advantage of the money supply, you're essentially slaving all the people that have money savings. It's not actual slavery, but you're devaluing the purchasing power of the money, right? That's usually what they do. They do like quantitative easing that we see in the government now. We basically take Keynesian economics, right? So we're going to dive into deep right here. So they do things like, you know, as you can see here, quantitative easing, you know, looking permanent. If I come back here, you know, senators accused of insider trading. So basically this guy sold like $1 million worth of stocks like 2 weeks before the drop because he heard about the coronavirus. He heard about the severity of it. And notice how you guys are just now learning about it and they're already down. You know, you guys are just now feeling the severity of the coronavirus and, you know, the stock market's already down. They're doing all these tricks. You know, there's other people that actually sold and accused of insider trading. This is a huge offense here. You're basically stealing from your pocket, if you guys didn't understand that. Quantitative easing now looks permanent. You know, turn to central banks and a pseudo government. Central banks have all this power. They get bailed out of these horrible situations. They can basically do what they want. Doesn't really matter because if a bank goes down, it's going to be horrible for the economy. So essentially the government always bails out banks. We've seen it multiple times. The Federal Reserve has taken massive steps to help the market. Here's what's left in the arsenal. So they're calling emergency meetings to try to solve this problem. And they're using more Keynesian economics to solve it. Like, for example, the Fed has taken a number of steps to help stem the damage of the coronavirus scare. Among the 50 basis point interest rate cut. So if you guys didn't know, They cut the interest rates from 0 to 0.25%. We have never, like, this is a big one, guys. We see it in, Europe, negative interest rates. Basically what that means is if you wanted to borrow money, this is very simplified version for my common viewer, but if you want to borrow money, if you have negative interest rates, they actually pay you to borrow money, to give them the cash, right? So it's crazy what's going on. The Fed request, they're talking about the $1.5 trillion in liquidity for financial industry. So what's happening now is that there's a liquidity scare. So basically the stocks, people can't, people need cash. Cash is king. Everybody's trying to get into cash, right? So literally they're selling their stocks to get cash, and nobody's buying the stocks back up. So that's why we see it. And this is what it means by liquidity scare. So, they're doing everything in their power. They're buying up the stocks themselves. The government's printing money and buying up the stocks themselves. Some Wall Street veterans thinks the Fed's going to go beyond rate cuts into more creative means. Of course, they're going to do everything in their power to try to stop this, which involves in Keynesian economics printing of more money in different ways. All right. Hey, anyone interested in the TECA report? I have a PDF. Okay, let's move on. So now there's another thing I want to show you guys here. That's kind of a little history lesson here. In 2013, if you guys don't know what Cyprus is, the Republic of Cyprus was involved in exposure of basically, all right, I just want to sum this up because I'm not going to read this. Basically, the European Union made a deal with Cyprus that if you had more than $100,000 in your bank, they effectively took 50% of it because the country of Cyprus was basically doing sketchy things, just like the United States government. They had massive amounts of debt, and they basically needed a bailout. And the bailout was the European Union was going to help them, but in doing so, they actually had to steal money. They had to steal money from their citizens, about 50% of it. This is a real event. You could look into it for yourself. The over-leveraged local property companies, and you can see right here, what it say? Look, uninsured deposits, possibly about 48% of the uninsured deposits of the Bank of Cyprus, which is the island's largest commercial bank. If you had literally, think about it, if you had like $250,000 in your bank account, they literally took 48% of it. They took 48% of it and called it, some like type of shared, problem. Everybody has to like be imposed on this tax. So like, I want you guys to really understand that, governments, and this is the European Union. This is like Europe, guys. This is the European Central Bank. It's not like a third world country, right? I want you guys to understand that, this control is very, very, possible. Like things like that could happen. I mean, I pulled my money out of the bank a while ago, right? I have cash now because cash is king. And if I want to go buy something, I'm good. I don't have to rely on the bank. So if you have money in your bank, I suggest you pulling out a little bit at least, right? A little bit to help in these, horrible times. So I keep talking about Keynesian economics, right? So basically, Keynesian economics came from John, okay, in the 1930s, okay? And this guy, we could dive into the history of him and exactly, his motivations and everything. And I'm pretty sure nobody could ever know why he came out with this, Keynesian economics. But I will say that he's definitely a front runner. He's definitely a guy that got paid very handsomely to create this kind of school of economics that we are currently using in 2020 in the modern world. In the past 49 years, we have been using Keynesian economics. Now, let me show you the difference between Austrian economics and Keynesian economics. So Austrian economics is essentially what Bitcoin kind of follows. Okay, so Austrians believe that the nature should be allowed to run its course, and that lesser the government interferes in free markets, the better it is. Right? The Austrian School of Economics believes that human and social element plays an equally important role in understanding prices, market movements, as well as money and value creation. Okay, often dubbed the economic philosophers. Okay, so let's look at Keynesians, right? On the other hand, they believe, basically Keynesian economics, that governments are an important market intermediary. Their role is not properly defined, so they define it themselves, and they believe that state intervention, pricing, policy controls are essential tools to controlling, understanding, and predicting market conditions. Keynesians are adept at using models. They basically use math. And it's funny because I have a friend, he works in aerospace engineering, and he's always told me, even math is not definite. There's things in math we cannot even define. So you got to kind of pick this, not what side you're on, but you got to understand, like, where's your fundamental principles coming from? And with Bitcoin, it's basically Austrian economics, right? So let me explain kind of a history lesson here. It's pretty interesting. It talks about Rome and, how they did really well for hundreds of years, and then ultimate demise, and how basically, I'm just going to go over the overview. I'll send you guys the article if you want. But basically, this is what they're saying is, they started devaluing their currency, kind of like how we print money. They did essentially the same thing, but what they'll do is they'll shave off silver off of the coin. It would be like really pure silver, and they'll shave off the silver and actually make new coins with it. And they'll shave off all their coins, and actually, it's crazy. So let's see right here, innocent, improved good. Let's see. So they basically they're saying here trade was a big part of their economy and everything like that. Administrative, logistic, and military costs kept adding up, and the empire found creative new ways to pay for things, along with other factors led to hyperinflation, a fractured economy, and localization of trade, heavy taxes, and financial crisis. Okay, the major silver coin used during the first 220 years of this empire was denarius, right? You can see here 90%, 50% silver. So you can see that they started devaluing it, right? However, the finite supply of silver and gold entered the Roman Empire, spending limited by the amount of money can be minted. This many financial pet projects of empires challenging. Where does it actually say? I read this and specifically. Oh, here it goes. So by the time of Marcus Aurelius, the denarius was only 75% silver. Then it just look 5%. It got down to 5% only silver, right? So the real effects of debasement took time to materialize. So this is what I want to explain to you guys. So as we can see, and real markets, and I'll leave this article for you guys. But basically, as we can see in the markets, a lot of people they're saying Bitcoin's not the safe haven. Bitcoin went down in value as well as, the stock market. It's correlated, right? But as you can see here, silver went down in value pretty substantially. We can see here gold went down in value. So it's not necessarily that Bitcoin's not a safe haven. It's just that sound money principles have not caught up to the market, because what's happening now is everybody wants cash. The liquidity problem, everybody's basically holding cash, making it a problem for stock markets. They're printing more money to purchase the stock markets, the debt in the stock markets. They're going crazy right now. They're doing everything they possibly can, emergency meetings and everything like that, quantitative easing, basically pulling out all the tools in the tool book, right? And that printing of money will devalue our current money. So the money in your bank account, same way that silver was devalued, you see Bitcoin drop too, but you see Bitcoin kind of did like a little bounce back. But the same thing with, the silver right here. We've seen it in history, and we've seen it multiple times. I just don't want to dive into specifics about that. If you guys want to know about specifics, read the Bitcoin Standard. The Bitcoin Standard will explain it in more detail. But we saw it the most, in the society here. They started devaluing they started devaluing their silver, right? And then over time, it didn't happen right away. Over time, things started to hit the fan. So it's just way too early to call Bitcoin, to basically not call Bitcoin a safe haven. It's just way too early. The sound money principles have not caught up. Okay, so let me explain to you something really quickly. So basically, if you look at the history of money, we basically have gotten away from the gold standard. So about 49 years ago is when we originally stopped backing dollars by gold and started printing money and started taking on Keynesian economics. Okay. And so if you really think about it, it's only been 49 years, right? Which is a good thing. Seems like to me like Bitcoin hasn't fallen. Yeah, Bitcoin fell from 9K to 3,800, and now it's back at 6K. What was I saying? Yeah, so 49-year experiment, right? 49 years that we have basically been looking at Keynesian economics and, having government intervention in the money supply, printing new money. But for the last 10 years, Bitcoin has completely dominated all top fiat currencies. So I just want you to show you guys that it hasn't been that long. Like people keep saying that, Bitcoin is only 10 years old and we need to see more proof. But, Keynesian economics is only 49 years old. So, and we can see that it's been completely dominated. So I guess the overall gist I want you guys to understand is that safe haven assets may sell off during liquidity crunch. So right now we might see, gold, silver, commodities sell off now, but afterwards investors begin to see the need for assets and sound money properties that offer protection from the current devaluation. Okay, if you don't know what sound money properties are, I made a video on it. Okay, I made a video on it. Let me just show you the video here, and then I'll kind of give you a brief overview of what I'm talking about. But the video here, look, it's funny, I see myself. Let's go to my actual channel right here. Warning Bitcoin investors, urgent message to all Bitcoin investors. I dropped that video when Bitcoin was at like $4,000. And actually, if you would have bought at that time, you would have made a pretty good amount of money. So sound money principles basically mean there's no way to manipulate the supply. So in Bitcoin, we know exactly how much there are and how much are coming out, right? And the block halving is coming up soon. So actually, they're going to drop the amount that's coming out, right? Is BSV the real Bitcoin? No, it is not the real Bitcoin. The real Bitcoin is number one on CoinMarketCap. The real Bitcoin is worth $5,883. Just letting you guys know on that. But sound money, we know exactly how much supply is coming out. We know we can literally calculate it. We can literally calculate it and see when 21 million is going to be in fruition. When there's going to be, it's actually finite, right? So back in the day, the best sound money was gold. Okay, they used gold as sound money, and they backed the dollar by it, and that's where we kind of flourished as an economy. The golden age, literally called the golden age for some reason. Actually, there's this type of business creations. It's called 0 to 1 businesses and 1 to infinity businesses. So they said that since Keynesian economics, the last 49 years, we have never seen a 0 to 1 business. Now, what that means is 0 to 1 businesses are businesses that basically change everything. So an example would be like the telephone. Okay. Now people would say that the internet's another version of telephone. No, the internet is a 1 to infinity business because they kind of just elaborated on the telephone. So essentially a 0 to 1 business is creating nothing to something completely entirely that we've never seen before. And a 1 to infinity is basically making that better. Right. So in the golden age, we saw the most amount of 0 to 1 businesses compared to we've never seen a 0 to 1 business right now. Right. And that has to do with the fact that, it's the way that money's working. You guys have to watch the video. It's going to take me a very long time to explain sound money principles. But the way that money is currently being handled is actually negatively affecting the economy as a whole. We're all paying for it, whether you noted it or not. Like the purchasing power of our dollar is going down. And if you have savings, it is literally devaluing your savings. So you can't save for the future, which messes up everything. There's a whole book again written on this. I do talk about it in the video I showed you guys there. But Bitcoin has the good properties of gold and the fact that it has a finite supply and it's used kind of like a store of value. But it also has the good properties of cash, being that it's divisible. So originally, cash was made as a way to be able to transfer it across the world. Gold was the problem. They were using gold as a standard, right? Everybody else have a problem bringing gold, to different countries. And plus, you can't split up gold to small amounts. You can't buy a cup of coffee with gold, right? So they used these receipts, these little receipts that came out, and that was the first banknote. That was essentially, money, right? And they used that backed by gold to make these smaller divisible purchases. Now, we moved away from that 49 years ago with the Nixon and everything like that and Keynesian economics. And now, the dollar's not backed by anything. So it takes the good value properties of gold, being that it's finite, being that it's a store of value, and it takes the good properties of money, being that it's divisible, and you can bring it across the world almost instantly, and it puts both of them together, and it kind of subtracts the bad properties, right? So the bad properties of gold is that you can't divide it up, right? But we know that there's 100,000 Satoshis. I think there's 100,000 Satoshis. You could divide it into 100. It's literally smaller than 1/20th of a penny. So it's more divisible than even a penny, right? It's more divisible than even cash. And the bad properties of cash are that they're printing it at thin air and there's no finite supply. So it takes the good of both worlds, puts it into an algorithm that's no third party can control it, and they kind of put out all the negatives, right? Which brings me that's like the last explanation. So, sound money, guys. That's what you should be looking for. I don't care about the short-term price of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. The only thing I really care about is my money going to save value over time? And I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this chart here. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen the logarithmic scale of Bitcoin and how it's just completely dominating everything else. It's dominating fiat currency. It's dominating, gold, silver, every asset for the past 10 years since it's been made. So that's my argument, guys. The reason why we haven't seen Bitcoin going up is because the macroeconomics haven't had enough time to come into play. Sound money principles will come into play eventually, and we'll start to see Bitcoin be looked at as a real safe haven. This liquidity problem that's happening right now is just short term. We're going to see them print a whole bunch of money, devalue the US dollar, and then cash will not be king anymore. And essentially, Bitcoin will overtake, or you've already overtaken the value, but they will basically be looked at as, you're speaking Portuguese. They'll be looked at as a safe haven asset. So if you guys have any more questions about anything, I'm just going to be answering questions. So hit me with as many as you got here. I'm going to stay on for like another, I guess you could say 20 minutes here. And we'll just answer some questions. All right. Just chill. I know that might have been a lot for you guys. So we can go over in many main topics. Let's see if I missed anything. These presentations are a little difficult to make, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, you could look into history and really see that coin debasement and inflation, helped lead to the demise of the Western Roman Empire. Rome was literally fell because they had non-sound money. They kept debasing their money, which in turn caused massive problems and the collapse of a whole, world, right? Why is BTC pegged against USD? Well, BTC is pegged against USD because right now USD is, cash is king, man. Cash is king. USD is it's more like the world's currency than Bitcoin is. There's way more money in USD than there is Bitcoin. So essentially, people are all trying to get USD. Do I suggest you invest heavily in Bitcoin right now? So my investing principles go as following. I think you should increase your investment with your knowledge at the same time. So if you don't know anything about Bitcoin and you're just taking my word for it, you're going to lose money. Almost guaranteed. So if you want to actually make money, Gabby, pass me the Shilajit real quick. If you want to actually make money, I highly recommend that you guys, invest in your knowledge. And as your knowledge increases, it's going to increase the probability of you being able to make money with Bitcoin. So with the sticker on it, if you have a sticker downstairs or something, so make sure you guys understand it before you start investing heavily into anything. All right. So real quick. Yeah, put a sticker on it. So real quick, guys, I just wanted to show you something. Let's read some questions real quick. Can we rewatch this live? Yeah, you can rewatch the video. All right. Where do you see Bitcoin price going in the short term, long term? And I truly believe through the roof, but you do think we're bottom, we're going. No, honestly, I wouldn't bet on Bitcoin going lower. Let's look at some Bitcoin TA. Put it right here when you're done. Let's look at some Bitcoin TA real quick. Let's see what I'm looking at here. So I look at usually the weekly. Let's see what's going on. All right. So originally, this was the move right here. We obviously broke through that. Okay. All right. And as we drop down, we broke through that. Now, basically, you can look at this in a logarithmic scale. This is 6,000 is a very like look at this. Look at this resistance and support right here. 6,000 is a very, I guess you could say, like even numbers, people really look at that. So if we could keep above $6,000, which we are right now, and we stay above that for a good amount of time, and then pass this point here of 7,500, I would say that we will never see these prices again in Bitcoin. It's too cheap. But I would never bet on that. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys, is that dollar cost averaging is the best play because you're never wrong. You essentially you bet now, and if you're wrong, it goes down, you bet again, and you keep going. If you don't know what dollar cost averaging is, highly suggest you guys I recommend you guys look at my course because right now, so I know a lot of people have been asking me, my original course it's on massive discount, like a 90% discount. It's basically basics of cryptocurrency. So sending or receiving, storing your transactions, basic dollar cost average. But this limited deal, okay, I'm telling you limited because when I drop it, there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that are mad because it's gonna be 10 times more expensive. But this limited deal will give you free access to Fundamental Secrets. Fundamental Secrets is basically a course that teaches you how to research cryptocurrencies in extreme depth. Extreme depth. We're going to dive into the traffic of a website. We're going to be looking at basically fundamental analysis, which no other cryptocurrency YouTuber or any other cryptocurrency guy I have ever seen has dove into this depth. So there's a reason why it's going to be expensive. But if you support me now and you purchase the other course, you get it for free. So I try to help people as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to give this course away for free to everybody all the time because obviously I have financial well-being that I have to uphold. Plus, I don't want everybody getting access to this information, right? So if you guys are looking to learn more about crypto, highly suggest you take advantage of your free time that you have now of not going to work and get the $100 course now because it's going to be 10 times more expensive. But I'm done selling it. But let me answer some more questions. Where do I see Bitcoin in short term? I don't see, I mean, I specifically said on my live chat, my Instagram, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. Link in the description below. But I specifically said that we're going to see a little pullback, which we literally saw. It was like at $7,000. I said we're going to see a little bit pullback, and then we're going to possibly see it go above 7,500. That's what I'm looking for. 7,500. If it goes above that, we're taking off. If it goes below that, we might see more pullback. But again, I'm in for the long run. Okay, what were we looking at? Is it too late to start? It is not even close to too late to start, right? So people are always asking, right? Bitcoin's so expensive. Is it too late to start? Guys, I have Bitcoin price prediction, and you can look for yourself. But one Bitcoin essentially in 3 to 5 years will be worth $100,000. Okay, for a fact, no ifs, ands, or buts. You know, I'm sticking to that prediction because I know it's right. History tells us this, right? In the long term, $100,000. So that means if you put in $1,000 today, that could potentially turn into like 15 grand. So is that too late? When will the full course be available? So the full course is going to be available. I'm shooting for the end of this month, but I will be honest with you guys. I've been pushing back the deadline for the past 2 months because I'm finding more and more information to put in this course, and I don't want to launch it till it's complete. And I know it's never going to be complete. So let me just explain a little bit more about the course because you guys are asking. So essentially the course is going to have a library of videos. I'm looking for like 30 videos, right? It's going to teach you everything I know now. And as things change, I will upload one new video every week that you guys can look at and look at the markets. It's essentially going to be like this live stream, but it's going to be like kind of private access, right? And that's going to teach you more. Now, if things change in the course that I currently have, I will literally delete the video and re-upload it with the changed, knowledge, right? So essentially, you're getting a lifetime subscription to the knowledge of my cryptocurrency. That's essentially what you're getting. That's why it's going to be so expensive. And a couple other things. You guys are going to get a live feed of my portfolio. So the coins that I exactly invest in, if I change it, you guys get a live feed to that. Also, you'll be able to contact me and have me research your coins. If there's something that's really specific, I'll look into it for you. But I'm looking for, again, I'm looking to complete it by the end of the month, but I'm not going to put a, guarantee on that. All right, let's see other questions. Is there any hope for BSV? I mean, BSV just jumped ridiculously. Yeah, I would say that there might be hope. I mean, guys, when Bitcoin pumps, so does every other Bitcoin, every other altcoin, right? You get paid the 27th, so there you go, man. Like the 27th, get in, and you should be good to go. I'm not dropping it I'm dropping it the end of the month, okay? What's your favorite coin besides Bitcoin and Ethereum? My favorite coin's probably going to be either Basic Attention Token or Chainlink. But I don't know, man. I can't put a favorite. I cannot put a favorite. Let me see. Kyber Network. I got some Kyber Network. I like Kyber Network. I purchased it before it was put on Coinbase. I like what they're doing. Kyber Network is a solid hold. Yeah, I would say Kyber Network is definitely in my top like 10 or top 5 or something. Tezos, man. Tezos. I was gonna make you guys a video, but obviously I got tracked. This was before the big dump, so I was gonna make you guys a video about Tezos and their baking. So essentially, a baking is like staking, but other people could stake on your platform. You take fees. Tezos is a pretty interesting project, I will admit. I dived pretty deep into Tezos. I like EOS. Litecoin. I don't know, man. I'm losing faith in Litecoin there. I only like coins that do things. Crypto.com is pretty interesting. Should I do the unboxing? I think I'm going to do the unboxing. Let's do it now. I'm doing the unboxing. Gabby, do you know what my credit card is?
Yeah, it's behind you on the bookshelf.
Okay, I'm doing it now. We're doing the unboxing. Right, so I just got this right here just to kill some more time. All right. If you guys didn't know, I'll leave the link in the description below. Okay, this right here is basically a credit card from crypto.com. And it allows you to, use cryptocurrency to pay for stuff. And I'm about to open it right now, right in front of you guys. I highly recommend you guys do it. Use my link, obviously, like all my other videos. support me with the channel. And if you guys buy some cryptocurrency, you get $50 as well as I do. Now, it's really cool because obviously you get to spend crypto, but I want you guys to see what's going on. What? Look, this card here is actually metal. It's a metal card. It's so cool. This is my girlfriend's card because hers just came in, but I don't want you guys to see the numbers. But this card is really interesting here, and I just think that to have a cryptocurrency card is really cool. So if you guys want to get your own cryptocurrency card, I'll leave that in there for you guys so that you guys can get some access to it here to the actual platform. But yeah, again, have another look at it. Buy some crypto with this metal card logo. Can you hear it? Yeah, I'll make a full video for you guys so I can explain all the fees and everything about this card. But I wanted to save a cool time to drop this, and I think this is a pretty cool time. Metal card. What are your view on bars backed by gold? I mean, man, honestly, just buy the gold. Why do you need bars backed by gold? Just buy the gold. I'm not going to look into it, though. If you guys want me to look into a project, again, small donation. You can donate $1. You can donate $5. If I ever offered you guys, value in the past, I hope, you guys can return the favor. Let's see. Oh, nice. Thumbs up. Done for you, sir. Thanks for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Excuse me. I got, allergies. It's not the coronavirus, I promise. Do you think Bitcoin will go to the moon? Do you think it's, I say go 32 ETH. Go 32 ETH. Is Neo dead? I would say most cryptocurrencies are dead. If you're trying, Neo is called the Chinese, Ethereum. If you're trying to verse Ethereum, come on, man. Are you trying to verse Ethereum, the platform with the most developers ever? I don't know. I don't think that's a, cool. So that's not a good bet in my opinion. I get paid. Any other questions? Throw some questions at me. Come on, let's keep this going. Is Ethereum a safe haven? Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is a safe haven, so Ethereum directly follows. Let's see if we got some more information here that I can show you guys. No, we don't. Nope. I'll make a full video on the card. Hopefully, you guys didn't see my credit card numbers. If you do, hopefully you guys are not bad people. What do you view on gold bars mooned? I mean, potentially, maybe, yeah. Gold bars is, I always looked at gold as a good thing. I'll probably buy gold bars, but I will say that right now, gold is extremely overvalued. Gold is pretty expensive, so I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go above $2,000. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that all right. So investing for me is finding the best outlets to invest. And gold is a good outlet. Don't get me wrong. Gold is a phenomenal outlet. But I think Bitcoin's better. It has better potential for sure. So what's the point of me in buying gold? I guess you can argue with diversification. But then again, I'm the type of person, yes, I diversify. But I would say that I'm majority the type of person that kind of goes all in on one thing. They say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, there's other contrarian views that say, put all your eggs in one basket, but guard that basket with your life. And I would say I'm leaning towards that side. I'm not 100%. I do diversify a little bit. But, can you stop asking me about those bars? I'm going to ban you. Yeah, this guy's just spamming the bars. Can I ban this guy? Let's see. Never banned anyone on a live stream. All right, there you go. You're done spamming, fam. Is it still the same strategy as you showed? Is Ripple a safe haven? I would say currently all cryptocurrencies might be a safe haven. I might, but I wouldn't bet on it. I would just go to Bitcoin. Like I said before, I go to the best coins, the best opportunities. Where is it? One question, a bit off topic about the video. What's up, man? Ask me. The algorithms have changed. The algorithms have not changed. If you guys are worried about the algorithm when you're creating a YouTube video, you're thinking about it the wrong way. Is Apollo legit? I've looked into Apollo. I don't like it. Don't like it. Facts. Which do you think is the best wallet? And do you have a computer to use USB ones? The best wallet, if you don't have a computer, I don't. I use my computer. I can't. I'm not going to sit here and comment on that if I don't use a phone wallet. What's your price prediction for Bitcoin Cash halving? honestly, man, like I don't look into Bitcoin Cash. Essentially, the value that comes from Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV comes from Bitcoin. So why not just look at Bitcoin? I don't know. I can't sit here and comment on that when I don't look into it. What do you think's the best? I like Ethereum more than Bitcoin. Is that strange? No, that's not strange at all. I'm like 50-50 on Ethereum and Bitcoin. I would be honest with you. I will say Ethereum is more centralized. They don't have finite supply, and they've gotten hacked before. But they also are the world computer. They have the most developers and they have the most potential. So I don't know. I would say I'm definitely leaning over to Bitcoin for sure, though. Bitcoin is the king, and it will stay the king, and it's doing what it's been doing. It's supposed to be doing. Everybody wants to talk about how it has, slow transaction speeds and everything like that. I think it's supposed to do that. I think they're supposed to make, pegged coins to Bitcoin, like pegged digital currency, back it by Bitcoin, just like the gold standard. They back it by gold, the receipts. Same thing like Bitcoin. They should back the digital currency that they have by Bitcoin, and that will, have all the fast transactions and everything like that. Guys, check out ASX. Guys, don't check out ASX. Down 8% since open. No, don't do that. I mean, you could if you want to, but dang. Are you all invested in VeChain? Definitely not. I am less than 1% invested in VeChain. Just because I make a video on it doesn't mean I'm all in on it. Alex, love your videos. Thanks for the work. I appreciate the comment, man. I really do. Yeah, the paper wallets, cold storage, the best. 3,600 coming real soon. I wouldn't bet on it. I would not bet on it. Link to crypto card. Gabby, can you give me your link, like right now? Gabby? All right, let me call my girlfriend. She has the link. Can you give me the link to the crypto.com card? And put it in the chat. Link to crypto card. We're going to get you that link right now. Love your videos. Thanks for the work. 3,600. Does your course include coaching? No, it does not include in coaching. I mean, I will do like a live stream kind of going over everything. Like I said, you get one video a week. But in the future, I plan on putting like a master class to include that coaching. Go ahead and comment it. Yeah, comment the referral. Get the referral. About to plummet. No, I would not say it's about to plummet. Maybe it is, but I wouldn't bet on that. Amazing content, bro. I really appreciate you guys, giving me that praise and everything like that. 66 people. Hey, share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get more people in here. I'm answering questions. I'm here for the next 20, 30 minutes. Get it at me. Give me as much heat as you possibly can. I'll answer all of them. I know there's so many people that have been asking me about cryptocurrency. This is the time to ask me, guys. This is what I do. Get in here now. Let's see people have been hitting me up. Is Doge any good? Doge is basically, what do I explain Doge as? How do I explain Doge? Doge is a meme coin that goes off the volatility of Bitcoin. It's not, I mean, obviously there's no intrinsic value, but all right. So my Bitcoin investing strategy. So basically, when I invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, this is the best way to think of it. And I know it's not going to make sense, but this is by far the best way. You got to catch them all. I know that's funny, but it's just the truth. You don't want to think about like a stock market investor. You don't want to think about cryptocurrency as money. You want to think about it like Jordans, right? Like valuable Jordans. You got it? Yeah, valuable Jordans. You put it in there?
Yeah.
I don't see it. Yeah, valuable Jordans is the best way to do it. Okay, I'm looking for that link for you guys. I don't have it.
No? Maybe it's still loading?
Yeah, valuable Jordans would be the best way to look at it because, they don't really care about the current value of the Jordans because they're looking to hold it for 5 to 10 years. Same thing with, Pokemon, everything like that. You guys want to look at this in the long term and don't look at it like investing in money because it's not. It's not investing in money. It's not money. I hate the word cryptocurrency. It's not a good word for it. Thought and mining. Thoughts on VeChain? VeChain is still a great coin. Again, I still stand where I made my video. It's a great coin. But again, there's better coins. The reason I made it is because a lot of people are asking me on it. It's definitely an undervalued cryptocurrency, but there's definitely better coins. If there was right now, I'll kind of get away from those coins. I'll kind of jump into other things, right? Thoughts on mining? Buy the coins right now. Don't mind the coins. Mining's not as profitable as buying it. YouTube might allow.
They don't. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
put it, but I'll leave out .com. You guys just add .com.
No. Just send it to my Facebook. Send it to Facebook. I'm gonna get that link for you guys in there, so that we can make sure you get those cards. Again, if you guys get the $50, if you buy $50, I get $50 and you get $50. So you might as well use it. Free $50. Thanks for that trade, Jack. Appreciate that, man. Is it too late to start mining? It's never too late to start mining. It's always profitable. It's just not as profitable as buying and holding coins. Buying and holding coins will always be more profitable. Right. Thoughts on XRP? I already answered that in the beginning of this video. You can go back on it, but just to reiterate it one more time, XRP is a great coin, but there's better coins that I look at. Okay, Facebook. I have Facebook because I can't copy the link from my phone. No, it's okay. What are other things? What is so much better than V? Okay, so other coins that are right now. You know what's super cheap? Chainlink. Done. That's all I gotta say. Chainlink's super cheap right now. You send it to me on Facebook?
Yeah.
All right, got it. All right, getting that link for you guys. I can't copy it.
Why? Do you want me to just drop the link on your Facebook page?
No, I got it. I think I got it. All right, I got the link here for you guys. I'm gonna put it in the live stream. What's your percentage of income do you choose to DCA and how often? I take about I would say 20 to 30% of my income, and I do it every 30. I would say 20 to 50%. You have tons of Chainlink. That's nice, man. Get some Bitcoin. So if you have tons of Chainlink, you get some Bitcoin. But yeah, dollar cost average, if there's a 20 to 50%, anything more than 25%, I'll start buying some Bitcoin. Will Bitcoin survive the financial crisis? Not only will it survive the financial crisis, but it will serve as a safe haven as sound money principles come into play. Believe in stock to flow. Yeah, of course I believe in a stock to flow ratio. It's one of the best, data charts there possibly is. Let me put this link in here for you guys really quickly. Edit title and description. All right. Credit card. All right, there you go. I put the link in there for you guys for the Bitcoin credit card. Look in the description. Gabby, can you double check the description? Make sure I have it in there.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. What do you think will happen on full lockdown? What's going to happen on full lockdown is there is going to be no money. Everybody's going to literally lose a whole bunch of money. People are going to stop working. The economy is going to come to a slowdown, and the government's going to basically start printing money in every single way they can. When they start printing money in every single way they can, this is essentially the video that I talked about. But I also talked about it in greater detail. Yeah, the link is officially in there. When they start printing more money, it'll devalue the current USD, and stuff's going to hit the fan. But look, real quickly, guys, look at this right here. This card, if you're just coming into the chat, I use it for cryptocurrency. Oh, it's upside down, sorry. I use it to make purchases with cryptocurrency. So I have crypto on this card, and I can literally go buy things with this metal credit card. You hear that? Metal credit card. So if you want to do that, I have the link in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. Be safe during these crazy times, bro. I really appreciate it. I thanks for the donation, man. I really appreciate that. But just to let you guys know, I'm booming right now. I have an online business, and it's actually doing better than it's ever done before. So you guys, if you have a brick and mortar business, if you have a job, I would say stay safe for you guys, and I really hope things really work out. I have a good question. Do you think everyone's talking about? Do you think the majority of people are buying/investing into Bitcoin or other coins to only make dollars? They're investing in Bitcoin mostly, for a fact, because the Bitcoin dominance is higher than the altcoins. But we could look at that specifically. Let's go look into it more depth so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So Bitcoin dominance. Let's see if people are investing in Bitcoin. Let's see if they're investing in altcoins. So this will literally tell you that. As you can see here, this is total market capitalization. Okay, this was going to tell you that. Let's go here. So you can literally see that it's going up a little bit. So it looks like people are going into Bitcoin more. I would say in times like this, man, or it's dropped a little bit. But I would say in times like this, people are going to buy Bitcoin. It's the safe one. It's the safe asset. The referral code for this credit card is in the description below. The referral code's in the description below. You guys can see this MCO credit card. Buy some crypto. No, Alex, I didn't mean that. What referral code for what, man? Referral code for what? If I schedule a call with you on Calendly, will you go over my portfolio and give me tips during? Yes. So the call, guys, if you didn't know, there's also a link in the description below. If you guys schedule a call with me, I know it says a half an hour, but I do that so people don't take advantage of me. I usually stay on it for as long as I can. But the call, if you schedule it with me, I'll go over anything you want. That's the whole point of the call. Whatever you guys want me to go over, I'm gonna knock it out. Make sure you're comfortable with whatever's going on. Chris Becker. To make dollars. Okay, so essentially, yeah. So people are investing in crypto to make dollars, right? Of course, everybody wants to make money, man. Everybody, that's the way it goes. And there's not enough money in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for it to be the major currency. But essentially, what's going to happen is when they're making their dollars and their dollar loses purchasing power over time, it's going to keep losing purchasing power. Then people are eventually going to adopt saving Bitcoin instead of saving dollar. It's a big thing. We're looking at 20 years, guys. Like 49 years, we've seen this traditional finance. Only 39 years. Only 39 years, right? Bitcoin's only 10 years old. Let's wait. Let's get Bitcoin at 20 years, 25 years. Then we can start seeing stuff like that, right? Thoughts on Dash, Zcash, total supply 9 million, also having great coverage since Clash. Yes, I will admit, the 9 million supply is phenomenal. It's great. One of the greatest things about those coins. And yeah, I do have some. So I would say that, Dash and Zcash, those are good coins. They stood the test of time. They're OGs. They've been here for a long time. I would always recommend someone to get Zcash and Dash for a fact. Okay, opinion on Orchid. I love Orchid. You guys know I did a video on that, 100x altcoins, talked about Coinbase and everything like that. Check that out if you want to. But yeah, I like the fact that they have a working product with the VPNs and cryptocurrency, decentralizing VPNs to make it even more secure than VPNs already are. And they're doing pretty well. They're not doing pretty. Sorry, they're doing pretty well in the fact they got on a Coinbase, but their price is not doing well. So I do think it's undervalued. I do think we're going to make some money off that. And if the stock closes, boy, it's going to be a great day for cryptocurrency. If the stock, I don't know if it's going to be exactly the day that the stock closes, but eventually it's going to be a great day for cryptocurrency. All right, more questions. Throw questions at me. Meaning the intention behind the investment. Yeah, so okay, of course. So essentially when people get into crypto, the intention always is going to be to make money. For people that go out there saying, "Oh, it's going to save, these third world countries," and I used to be like that, until I didn't really understand it. But everybody's saying, "Oh, it's going to save the third world countries. Oh, cryptocurrency is the best thing ever because decentralization, blockchain technology." Yeah, that's cool, but that comes later. Right now, people are in crypto to make money, and that's the fact. So the intentions might be a little bit bad, but it's necessary right now. I just scheduled a call with you tomorrow and I pay for it. Nice, man. I'll see you tomorrow. I Slim. We'll talk about anything you need. And we'll go over specifics. And, of course, it's not going to be like half an hour on the dot, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work, fam. We'll make it work. So, again, guys, just throw it out to you. Course, 90% off. My digital course, 90% off. Card here. Buy some cryptocurrency. Yes, I'm selling you stuff. Of course I'm selling you stuff. I got to make a living here, but it's not bad. I only sell you guys good stuff. That's the point of my channel, right? So, card, I have it myself. Only thing I've sold you guys, I have it myself. I do it myself. This card's metal. Show off to your friends that you got a metal cryptocurrency card. You can pay with cryptocurrency. Another thing, everybody's going crazy, right? Everybody's buying, a whole bunch of toilet paper, sanitation products. And guys, if you didn't know me, I've been in, the health industry. I used to have a marketing agency when it comes to health. I know a lot about health, man. I'm vegan. I ran a marathon before. Like, I'm really involved in health. And I had a supplement company, and I still currently have it. I just don't push it as hard. And they sell something called Pure Himalayan Shilajit. And I'm also going to leave that link in the description below. Basically, Pure Himalayan Shilajit is a way to boost your immune system. It's a mineral supplement coming straight from the Himalayan mountains, 16,000 feet above sea level. So they literally climbed the Himalayan mountains to get the Shilajit. It's an all-in-one mineral supplement, and I'm doing a fire sale right now. I'm just going to give them away because honestly, I'm trying to get rid of my supply. And, this stuff, it boosts the heck out of your immune system. So everybody's trying to stop with sanitation. Why don't you solve it from the core? You're unhealthy. That's just a fact. People are unhealthy as hell. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I have a cool video that explains it in way more detail on my website. Go ahead and check that out. I'm just going to kind of give them away. They're originally $200, but you can get it now for 50% off. I'm vegan too. Nice, man. Nice. You got that good immune system. Immune system. I'll fight it off with micronutrients, people. With micronutrients. They say that 50% of the population of the United States is nutrient deficient, people. This is literally has 85 plus vitamins and minerals, and it's all natural. Definitely look into Shilajit if you take Shilajit every day. Health and wellness, you guys should take them up on this for sure. See, look, Chris, he says it for himself. Shilajit was literally called in the Indian Bible, the destroyer of weakness. If you feel weak, chronic fatigue, it's because you're probably micronutrient deficient. Micronutrients is just as important as macronutrients. Macronutrients is basically like your protein, carbs, and fats. So everybody worries about macronutrients. So all these bodybuilders worry about macronutrients, but it says that micronutrients, even though they're way smaller, are just as important. So if you feel weak, if you have concentration problems, if you have a low immune system, you get sick all the time, it's probably because you're a micronutrient deficient. And the reason why it's so beneficial is because in the modern world, right, what's happening right now is that they have these, huge like chains of food, like Publix, and you guys probably don't know what Publix is unless you're in Florida, Walmart, all these places selling food at a mass scale. So they're actually doing everything in their power to find more soil. We have low quality soil. We literally have low quality soil, which makes low quality foods. And these low quality foods, we're consuming them, and we're not getting as many micronutrients as we used to do, hundreds of days ago, right? And this is essentially extremely high quality soil, right? It's literally a black tar. Go look it up. It's absolutely disgusting, but it's going to boost, your immune system for a fact. High quality soil. They actually put it in soil to rejuvenate the soil. I'm done with the Shilajit. Let's go back to cryptocurrency. Sorry about that, guys. Everyone eating too many Popeye chicken sandwiches. I believe in Shilajit too, but watch out for sourcing. And one of those small jars is not 200, just saying. Yeah, so I sell the Shilajit, so trust me, I know about sourcing. And it is $200, at least the one I'm selling, for a 3-month supply. And I put 50% off. But it wasn't 200, it was like 180 something. So yeah, I sourced it myself, guys. Trust me, I made a complete business. I know all about it. The sourcing, you do have to watch out for, but I have tested it in a lot of ways, and it's considered one of the best Shilajits in America. It just doesn't sell because nobody cares about being healthy. Do you think one should invest more in Monero or Zcash? Good question. I would say to invest in both of them equally, or I would probably lean a little bit more Zcash because it has less supply. It has far less supply. Right, let's go down. Everyone's too many Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Here, let me get you guys. That's it. So yeah, any more questions? Throw some questions at me. Let's look at more stuff. Let's look at some more in depth. We're getting more and more people in here. Appreciate you guys for all the donations. You guys are really the best. I really appreciate it for real. And then we're going to stay in here for about 5 to 10 more minutes, and then I'm out. So hit me with them. Hit me with them. Hit me with them. As many questions as possible. Let's get really quickly. I want to get you guys the Shilajit. Hit me with questions. Waiting for them. Yeah, the company is called All Natural Upgrades. I'm gonna give you guys the link for that. I have a full video that you guys can go check out if you want to. Best sharding crypto. Well, Ethereum is about to start sharding, people. Do I use stable coins? Yes, I use stable coins all the time. Actually, there's going to be a stable coin that's coming out and talk about it next week. Stay tuned for that. Best sharding crypto is going to be Ethereum, people. Ethereum is going to start sharding. So I would say that Ethereum is going to be definitely the ultimate sharding crypto. Let's go back here. I'll put another link in the description. If you guys wanted to get access to some Shilajit, I'm going to drop that in there for you. All right. All right. Again, fire sale because things are popping off right now and I want to help people out. If you want to boost your immune system, take advantage. Let's see what's going on here. What does my course look like? My course looks like me talking about fundamental analysis. So the one that you're currently getting now is just basics. And so essentially I know you're conflicted about the course. Go look up fundamental analysis. You're not going to find one in crypto. If you do find one in crypto, it's very, very, I would say, not in depth. I dive into extreme depth, and my course is basically going to be me teaching you, like, all right, I'm sure you guys seen like other cryptocurrency YouTubers. They're all like, literally like, they're all like, oh, do your own research. You guys should look it up for yourself. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. Do your own research. I say it myself. Do your due diligence. You guys always hear that. But nobody sat there and showed you how to do your own due diligence and showed you how to do the research. That's essentially what you're getting with my course. I teach you how to dive into extreme specifics about any cryptocurrency in the whole entire market. Okay? That's what you're getting with my course. Not only are you getting that, but you're also, all right, man, Chris, I'll talk to you later. Not only are you getting that, but you're also getting, my portfolio, a live snapshot of exactly the coins that I'm holding. You're also getting the fact, you can submit altcoins that, I could research for you and everything like that. And you're also getting weekly videos, and I'm going to keep constantly updating the course. I don't know if you read my last message, but as far as sharding goes, yes, of course, Ethereum sharding will make it obsolete. I appreciate, I understand that, but like, bro, Ethereum has the most developers out of any other cryptocurrency in the market. What do you think about Cardano? Cardano, I like the way they kind of went across it. Excuse me, guys. I have allergies. I like how Cardano went, with their process of actually implementing code. I don't like how they did not follow any of their roadmap, but I do like how cheap it is. I think Cardano is a great coin. I think it's a phenomenal coin for sure. But I think we're ending here, guys. I'm not getting as many questions. Man, out of all of crypto YouTubers, you got my trust. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it, like for real. I tried to come in at a different angle with these cryptocurrency stuff. Yeah, of course they clickbait their YouTubers because they have nothing else to talk about. I try to I don't know if you guys know, like hopefully you are too, but I'm a life learner. I'm literally extremely, curious about life. So I will never stop researching. And essentially, I believe that these guys are kind of just making videos on their old, content, their old way of thinking, and they're not constantly, reinventing themselves. So with me, you guys are going to see me do crazy stuff. I eventually going to run another marathon, eventually try to run 100 miles. My friend ran 100 miles recently, and he kind of motivated me to do that. You're going to see me do all types of stuff, and I'm never going to stop. So just throwing that out there. I'm a low. Okay, cool. Bye-bye. Thanks. Great stream. I appreciate you guys. I think everybody's kind of checking out here. So I'm going to check out. I'll leave it on for 3 more minutes. Let's finish this up, and I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys showing love in my live stream, showing donations, taking part in this. You guys make it really possible for me to, live this lifestyle. And hopefully one day you guys can follow the same path. You guys can make some money in cryptocurrency if you haven't already. But thanks, guys. All right, man. I think I'm out. Have a good one, guys. Thanks, Alex, right there. I'll talk to you later. Again, guys, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Thanks for watching the live stream every Sunday. Stay tuned. Every Sunday, I will be dropping a live stream. Stay tuned for the best content in cryptocurrency by far in the whole entire world. Highest quality, not quantity, cryptocurrency videos. People are starting to take notice. Look out. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching this. See you in the next one.